February 14, 2002, I took my first trip to prison. Ended up doing 5 years, and came home. And I mean, I wasn't home. I wasn't out, but maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, and I ended up selling drugs to an undercover narcotics agent, and I left all my family. I left all my family behind.
Eventually, I wound up leaving my wife and family, and I took to the streets. I lived in the street for quite a while, and during the time in the streets, I committed more crimes, which led me going to prison.
When you're a parent and you're in prison, I mean, you just feel how you've abandoned your children. I mean, you just feel really down and lonely and depressed. You feel like you've lost everything. You feel like you're the lowest of the low.
When it hit me was when I got to Eastham, the House of Pain. When I got on that bus, they took me from Lubbock County Jail all the way to Eastham. And when I got there, I was on shackles, handcuffs, and I was sitting across the warden as I'm sitting across Steve right here. And he said, "Boy, you brought you a lot of time." And he said, "You would never leave Eastham. You would die here."
You know, I encountered Freedom in Jesus Ministries at a revival y'all had on the Jordan unit, Pampa, Texas. And, you know, y'all really changed my life around. You know, the love y'all showed as y'all came into the prisons. And, you know, that really means something to us because, you know, not too many people come in and show love to us because, you know, we're the forgotten souls on earth. So when y'all come in and y'all bring that hope and that love, it's good.
I went to the meeting and I was just blown away by the love I felt, by the presence of the Holy Spirit. I mean, they just loved on me and treated me like a real human being.
In prison, I tell those stories to those guys. I said, that you do got a guardian angel. Whoever's praying for you, we all got a guardian angel that's praying for us. Some of us, Freedom in Jesus is their guardian angel. Because some of those guys right there, they don't get visits, they don't get letters. And when Freedom in Jesus go, that's their angels. They're bringing the light. They're planting seeds.
A lot of ministries came through the prison here at Mumford Unit in Lubbock. And one of the ministry came was Don and Donna Castleberry with Freedom in Jesus Ministry. They had been coming there since the day that place opened, and when I got there, they were still coming regular basis. And I stayed there for about 5.5 years. And I got to know Don pretty well. And every Sunday that Don comes, he always gives me a word from God. And he prophesied that I was going to be a pastor. He prophesied that I was going to be a leader. And I'm saying, okay, Don, all right, I'll trust you, you know. Little did I know that's what I am now. And that was 20-something years ago.
Hello, I'm Don Castleberry. I'm founder of Freedom in Jesus Prison Ministries. I guess if you were going to describe how I've always felt about prisoners, was that I never met a prisoner I didn't love. You know, it's amazing how God has put together a team. We have a lot of teams that go into different prisons on different weekends and things, and most of these teams are led by ex-offenders who hooked up with our ministry over the years.
So I decided to get plugged in with Freedom in Jesus, and ever since then I've been going in and out with ministry, and it does make a difference because it made a difference to me, you know.
When I hear Freedom in Jesus Ministries now, I just think about what a wonderful ministry it is. That it is just so well run and serves a real need that we have in this country.
I've been supporting Freedom in Jesus Ministries for a number of years because I believe in what Freedom in Jesus does, offering hope to guys that in the past have felt like they didn't have any hope.
I've been a supporter of Freedom in Jesus Ministry for several years. I love those guys, I love what they do, I love the fact that they go into the prisons and take the gospel of Jesus Christ to those folks in prison.
When I'm looking at various ministries to possibly contribute to, There's three main things that I look at. First of all, I want to look at the heart of the people that is doing it, and I want to look at their character, and then I want to look at the fruit. And as I have observed Freedom in Jesus Ministry over these 9 years, I've become a very strong believer that all three of those are exactly what I'm looking for and what I think that God blesses.
Freedom in Jesus produces eternal things, and that's so powerful when you understand that you're part of that. It's like a partner with them going in and seeing prisoners change and be transformed. And it's not just the prisoners, it's their families, it's their children.
God blesses us so that we can be a blessing to others. And I've seen firsthand how supporting Freedom in Jesus sows into other people's lives. And a businessman or someone who contributes to this ministry can make a measurable impact in someone's life and their future.
Hi, I'm Stephen Canup. I'm Executive Director now with Freedom in Jesus Ministries, but 8 years ago I got out of prison after serving 32 months on a 6-year sentence. I'm amazed that God would put me up under Don Castleberry and Freedom in Jesus Ministries, that He would give me a chance, and that God would work it out to where I could have favor, and that He would give me a chance to begin to minister to other men. And we believe that God's raising up an army in spite of our past. In spite of our past, you know, God can use anybody that'll be totally surrendered and totally submitted, willing to be led by the Spirit and not by the world.